I can't believe Breath of the Wild invented the open world genre. So I just played Sonic Frontiers for the Switch, and here are my thoughts, as well as my playthrough highlights. Is the game good? Is it bad? Let's find out. So I'm just going to be talking about things in a random order, unlike previous videos like this. To explain my point, let's start off with something random. The way Sonic controls. As a high-speed action game, Sonic needs to control very well and feel well to play, which Sonic Team doesn't really have a good track record of doing. So how does this game shape up? I'm not a huge fan of Boost Sonic. I'm very tired of the formula that still hasn't been done as good as Unleashed has. It's really neat to boost around in an open world, but for the actual cyberspace levels, it just feels like Forces all over again. You hold forward and you boost and you win. However, this time there's actual incentive to grinding out these levels for better ranks, and that is for Vault Keys. By beating levels, you can get Vault Keys, which you need to get the Chaos Emerald, so that's cool. For the controls in the overworld, it's alright most of the time. Climbing sucks, and there's a bit of gravity weirdness on this one boss and when running into certain bits of geometry. Oh, bye. How come Sonic in 2022 can't do something Mario did right in fucking 2007? But other than that, it's fun. As much as I don't like Boost Sonic, using Boost to get around a large open world is actually fun. There's a lot of challenges to do around the world, which you can use to unlock parts of your map, or get collectibles to continue the story, or make Sonic stronger by using the skill tree. There's combat against enemies in the overworld, varying in the fun factor, and the new side loop ability is neat for both puzzle solving and gameplay. However, that makes the controls in the cyberspace levels that much worse. I don't know why, but Sonic in the overworld seems so much different than in cyberspace. In cyberspace, Sonic runs painfully slow, slower than even in Forces. If you aren't boosting, you're going at a snail's pace. It just feels like everything is sluggish. Jumping halts all forward momentum you had. You'd think they'd have listened to the feedback they got in Forces, but I guess not. How have they not managed to do drifting yet? How many fucking games is this? Oh, that's a Sonic the Hedgehog moment. Both in cyberspace and in the overworld, Sonic doesn't really rely on momentum from the environment as much as he should, instead relying on boost panels and the like. This especially hurts the cyberspace levels as they just begin to feel automated. The main gameplay loop has you defeating enemies and solving puzzles, collecting portal gears and memory tokens to unlock the traditional Sonic levels, to unlock the Chaos Emeralds so you can fight a boss. It's a pretty fun gameplay loop, but all this overworld traveling, unlocking maps, and collecting things to make you stronger reminds me of something. Yes, I know, Breath of the Wild didn't invent the open world genre, but you can clearly see its influence on the genre with the games following it. And the influence is heavily felt on Sonic Frontiers. I'm not saying it's a ripoff like certain other games are, looking at you, Genshin Impact. This game does enough to make it stand out, but a lot of it is clearly inspired from Breath of the Wild. But you know, Breath of the Wild was a great game, and I think games that use its formula while expanding on it can be really cool, and Sonic Frontiers does that for me. Unfortunately, with every new mechanic comes a tutorial. Each one stops you in your tracks and forces you to press a button to continue on, and they exist for the smallest of things. Getting into a situation where you're performing a certain actions, for example, wall running, will cause a tutorial to appear. This can really break up the flow of gameplay if this happens, like, during a boss fight. Oh, come the fuck on. Let's go into the music aspect of the game next. It's great. As per Sonic Huge, a lot of the music is really good. It's not as good as other games in the series, but music has always been Sonic's strong suit. I even enjoyed the overworld themes. While they weren't energetic, they were still more than the piano flourishes Breath of the Wild had, so it was nice to have actual background music. Also, fun fact, the song playing right now was sung by Lynn. I can't believe that Persona 5 invented Sonic music. for the art design, I really like how this game looks. With the ruins combined with the traditional Sonic elements, it surprisingly works. With the first bit of gameplay seen, it looked like, well, a bunch of rails over the Windows background, but once I actually played, I got a bit of more of appreciation for the world. Of course, it's nowhere near the world design of Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild's Hyrule is one of my favorite worlds in any video game period, so it doesn't need to come close. As for the cyberspace worlds, they're pretty much just rehashes of prior locations in Sonic games. Like, there's a plot reason for that, but still, I do get tired after seeing Green Hill for the millionth time. Like, give Mushroom Hill Zone some love. Hey, it's everyone's favorite fucking stage! Wow! Look what it is! You guys remember the stage from back when you were kids? The tone of the writing seems to be going for a lot more of a mature tone. There's a lot of one-on-one character moments, and while I miss my son, having a smaller cast of characters certainly helps with the tone, as well as the deeper voice for Sonic. It can be a bit cringe at times, but we live in a world where Sonic omens exists.
Consider this your bad omen!
As for the level design, in cyberspace I know a lot of the design is reused from previous games, which I'm not super happy about, but the levels are more varied in the paths you can take than Forces. That's not saying much, is it? However, you can tell that cyberspace wasn't the main focus, as I really enjoyed the world design of the overworld with the many things to do and places to go. That being said, even though Sonic is fast on his own, I think the game could have benefited from a fast travel system of some kind. You don't have to make it too broken, but at least let us fast travels to the portals to the cyberspace levels that we've opened. I feel like they're sporadically placed enough to make running around the overworld required, but not so far apart that I need to run from one end of the map to another to retry a level. Now we come to the part where I actually play the video game, so full game spoiler warning. Let's begin. Here are my gameplay highlights. Oh, hi.
I want constant updates.
Oh, they're working together.
Looking for a way to get me out of here?
And by that I mean either Eggman is gonna betray her or she is going to betray Eggman. Chow? Chaos?
It's too dangerous.
Chaos? Hello? Are we gonna talk about how they looked like Chaos? Oh, it was on the boss's head this whole time. That was where that damn 7th Chaos Emerald is. That's the funny joke. Yo, this goes crazy? Get him! Get his ass! The song goes crazy. This is the... Okay, I can see why people are calling this peak fiction now. It's not peak fiction for me, but this goes fucking hard. Ah! Yo! That's so fucking cool! Let's go, Sonic! Oh, hell yeah. This is literally the most efficient way to grind. It sucks, but that's what it is. That's what it do be. It do be, do be.
So if you're not a fan of the word strong, fire, click on the video.
Holy shit! That was legitimately the best part of the game so far. Get his ass! Yo! That's cool as hell! Time to move on to the next island where we lose all the Chaos Emeralds.
What are you doing here?
I hated this level in Sonic Forces, the level that did this in Forces, and I hate it here. Sonic just does not work well on circular or moving platforms. Yes, let's go! I just made it! Another thing about the cyberspace levels is there's only 4 kinds: Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Radical Highway, and Sky Sanctuary. And I just wish there were more, because there's so many cool Sonic stages to pick from. So we're finding more about these guys' past now, I'm assuming. So, oh, we need to fucking go to war. But who was it that was attacking? Sage, right? Or was it not Sage? And what does that symbol in the fucking sky mean? That was the first thing we saw in the teaser trailer of this fucking game. Oh, hi, Eggman. How have you been?
Then the robot hit him again.
It's like she's
I look forward to
babysitting
your
him.
battle reports once we're home.
Then the robot hit him again. I fucking love this guy. So you did create them. Let's go over the characters that are in the game and how they're characterized. Sonic is a lot more mature and fun to talk to. Knuckles is finally cool again and not just comic relief. Eggman is funny as always, the best character in the fucking game. Amy is finally interesting. They finally addressed some of the issues I had with Tails for a long time, and Sage is the robot learning to have emotions trope, which I really like.
Change the fact that he is a formidable adversary. I respect him. I don't have to like him.
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
No way! I fucking hate that hedgehog. That slimy son of a bitch. Q to E. Oh, we're so long gay Bowsering him! So long gay Bowser! Let's go, baby! Oh, baby! Go! Get his ass! Yeah! Yo! Kick his ass! Let's go! Highway, I think it's called. What the fuck is... Why couldn't they do... Oh, what the fuck is this? How do you implement drifting in this level and not the other level, but also make this level suck? You know what? I'm actually glad they didn't implement it in the other level, in that first chemical plant level now. I'm fucking glad. Because what the fuck is this? Hello.
Sonic, am I a burden to you?
It's the first time Tails has been fucking
and how did you come to this
interesting.
well thought out concern?
Whenever there's a crisis, I'm either running away or standing on the side.
True.
You're always rescuing me when all I do is follow you around.
True. This has been true ever since, like, 06.
Hey, who was it who stopped Eggman from blowing up Station Square, huh? And who broke me out of prison, or saved me
Oh,
from
right,
the
he
Death
did that.
trap?
I forgot the Lost World. Lost World
Then I'm
doesn't...
wildly inconsistent.
Lost World doesn't exist. Lost World never happened. It doesn't exist in this alternate timeline I've created. Which, the Tails is useless timeline.
You've got...
Such a beautiful friendship. A family born of love and not genetics. Everything I want. I wish I'd never seen this. It was so much easier accepting the future when they were simply enemies.
What's happening to you? Why are you glitching? Like, besides that being your thing, you're glitching more than normal. Why? Okay, let's talk about this pinball minigame for a minute because I'm fucking pissed. So, you can't see it behind my face cam there, but the bar for this minigame is 5 million. You need to get 5 million points. And in order to do that, you need to hit these red rings in order to get up your score multiplier. But if it goes into like the little golden segment over there and falls down, it resets back to 1. And this is so unreasonably hard. Like, why is the bar so high? I don't mind pinball all that much. It's the fact that the bar is at 5 million. I think whoever designed this minigame needs to be fired from Sonic Team immediately. I did it! I fucking did it! Let's go! No more fucking pinball! I would rather play Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric than do that shit again. Oh? My sword now, bitch! Yo! That was fucking metal! They fucking got out the Sheikah Towers! It's Breath of the Wild!
The final lock has been revealed. Silence the 6 towers.
Why are we trying to tear down the walls between dimensions? Okay, so it's aliens. Oh, Sonic, you're not looking too good. I don't feel too good. Why? What are you laughing about?
The only regret is you denied me the pleasure of finishing you off, rodent.
Why were we willingly helping the person that said tear down the walls between dimensions? Right? Are they gonna kiss him? This is just 06 done better. This is just 06 done better.
Sonic, hereby induct you into the Eggman Empire and order you to say.
Yo!
Understand?
Oh yeah, baby, it's fucking Toho time. It's just like hit indie game Undertale. And you know it isn't an open world game without a fishing minigame. It's a nice little distraction where you can unlock things that let you essentially skip the main portions of the game, so I didn't use it much until I learned that you could actually catch the ability to fast travel to the Elder and Hermit Cocos, which, why is that unlockable and not just an option from the start? Either way, the fishing minigame is a nice little distraction from the main flow of gameplay, and I wish that I had done anything with it sooner. From a game designer's perspective, I kind of wish fishing didn't let you skip so much of the game because like the main portion of the game is fun and like it's a good game, but also you can skip it all by fucking fishing. Yo, he's got a fucking gun? Supreme. Bro looks like the Supreme Jack. The unfortunate thing is I'm gonna run out of rings. Oh, it's fucking flying. Oh! Oh, fuck! Consider this your last omen! Okay, this game earned it because it's good, though. Kill it! Do like a hyper finisher! Sonic! You're just watching it shut down? You're lame. The Giganto's been the coolest boss so far.
All we did was chase it out of its shell. It's retreating into space to regain its true form. Even Supersonic won't be able to stop it. I know what I must do. I must leave you.
Wait, yo, do we get to control the fucking Titan?
Hurry.
Be careful, dear daughter.
Aww, they actually called her that? The true enemy. Work with Titan to defeat the end. Light Shark, Dark Shark. Yup. The final boss is Toho! Okay, I get it. You're on your fucking Nyx Yalba Doo shit. You fucking sound like Izanami. We fucking get it, okay? Humanity could not live with the truth, so they went and lied to themselves. Oh wait, I got an extra life somehow. Is the game taking pity on me? Get his ass! No! Sage, no! So what was her glitching about?
Please, look after
Aww.
Mother.
Eggman. This would hit harder if I haven't seen the robot gains emotions trope a million times in Persona. So my final thoughts on this game. It's a great launching off point. While it has many flaws, there are many good things about this game's design. If Sonic Team refines this form of Sonic, making it better and better while also keeping it fresh and not letting it go stale, I could see this game becoming the start of a renaissance for the Sonic franchise. I really hope Sonic Team learns from this game's design and expands upon it in the future, especially if they refine the physics and momentum, because I really enjoyed this game. I'd rate it about a 7.5 to 8 out of 10, but then again, 06 is unironically my favorite Sonic game, so who am I to make judgments on this?